Hello. Okay, I'm live. All right, we're going to be talking about my dating stories. This is Friday, and we are going to be talking about the wondrous dating stories that I've had to deal with. I had my newest one. We'll call it diarrhea because that's what it was. It was I met him over at the casino, and we were going to go to this house and stuff, and you know. He had come in with this Pomeranian dog. I usually don't suggest people to go on a date, excuse me, with an animal for the reason it puts a lot of pressure on other people to interact, when they don't want to interact with the person, if you get my drift. It's not a cool thing. I wouldn't suggest people to go and to get a dog and stuff to make someone feel comfortable. It didn't make me feel comfortable. It was awkward. And I thought, well, at first, I'm going to be honest with you. I thought it was weird, but then I thought, well, he's unique and stuff. So then when we went to go to in his car smelled like wet dog and gross, and it was fixed with it was fixed with things. It was a BMW, and it wasn't fixed with BMW parts. Thank you for the thumbs up. I appreciate. So I went, and it's a stinky car, and then he's farting the whole time we're going to his house. And then we get to his house. He spent a long time in the bathroom, and it was because he was getting sick, and I didn't want to be near him. So for a while I'd be out on a balcony, or I would be away from him, and he's like, well, what's wrong? I go, you're not well. Why did you pick me up? And I really was pissed off. I really wanted to go home. After he's done, I said, are you thank you, Terry. I said, well, when you're done, I told him, when you're done, I'm I told him I want to go home. It took an hour and a half to get to there and an hour and a half back, and I was beyond the words of grossed out. All I could smell, I don't know why my smell has been just so off the charts. I could smell today the my ex put a bunch of eggs that were old from the girls in the uh in the garbage can, and it just stunk it all up. I had to Oh, it was so gross. Oh my god. I had to just like get him gone and done. Anyway, I'm talking about, I told my date I wanted to go home. I was done. I could smell the whole bathroom, and I just wanted to throw up myself. So I begged him. That beg, I told him, take me home. And he did. And I ghosted him since. I do not want to go to his house. I don't want to talk with him. I'm just done. You could have called and said, hey, I got diarrhea. I don't give a shit. I don't. I'm like, you got diarrhea. It's gross. And then he's like, I threw up and this and that. I'm like, you know what, honey? You go take care of your stuff, and you go right there. And I'm going to just leave you at it. So I recently got, now my newest, I usually wait about 3 months before you meet somebody. And it's like you go and you meet them, and you spend time with them, and so I had a couple of dates, and they were okay, but they didn't go nowhere. I had the movie guy and poop guy. And the movie guy is in Utah because his job takes him all over. And poop guy is just not going to be seeing me. I ghosted him. I'm like, so right now I had a different guy I was talking to. And I talked with him, and he wanted something more than what I would offer, because I don't do certain things when you first meet, because I want to make sure they're not there to just get pictures, if you get my drift. So I said to him, what's your deals? You're really young, and, I know this is not a meant to stay thing, but After a while, I get people, I don't know if it's just I make him feel comfortable, but it got out that he wants, and this is, I tell men this, I will not share a bed with another woman. I do not do couples because it's just too much drama. I want no drama. So he wanted to do two other women. And then he told me where to look for them and to ask them. And then I said, you know what? Are they your friends? What's going on? Because that's not normal. So finally I got the whole any of the thing that these two women wanted me to befriend them because I wanted to show somehow show the world that I'm a lesbian or something. And I'm like, I'm not into women. I tell women on OK Cupid, I'm not into them. Please don't message me, delete, block, and and call a cock, delete, block, and get a cock. Here, I gotta get, come on. There you go. Cat wants out. So if you want to help Cat get a shave, my pussy needs to be shaved. So um, you can go down there and help me out. So I got the any two redheaded women have it in for me. Apparently they hired this guy to go on OK Cupid, look me up, super like me, the whole 9 yards. And then we got talking, he really it was during the time I was working over at Area 51 fireworks, and we got talking, and I got sick, and then he said, never mind, I'm not going to deal with this because I said I've been in bed for 2 days and haven't taken a shower, and he fruit looped out. So after he had come back and said, hey, you okay, and stuff, so we started talking again, and I realized that there was something not right, trying to pressure me to hurry up and go somewhere or do something. You're like, I don't know. So I got talking with him on the phone, and he was really serious in me. I go, why would you want me to go and you can go and look for these women. You want them. I don't want them in my bed. I don't want nothing like that. Mm-mm. You can do that on your own time. So anyway, I told him how I felt, and then later on he came out with the reason why, and I'm like, okay, I get it that you know uh these women wanted to get even with me for some weird reason. I have no idea. They wanted to get even with me, and I'm like, really? Oh, okay, So I'm having to deal with I would say two women with red hair. One has got a different type of red. It's a dyed red, and you could tell it's not real. And you got one with more of a real red, and she works in the sex industry. And then we have somebody who I knew from my past who has red hair and is an older lady. And these people are not to be put in your inner sanctum. You have them in your inner sanctum, you're going to be hurting, So I have these women who are trying to get what you call stuff that blackmail. I don't know why it would be with me with women. Maybe it's just the way it goes. You got to be careful who you have sex with. They might take videos and show it to somebody. So, what I have going on is these women were trying to get him to get me on video with something. And he said he would get a certain amount of money per video. And I'm like, wow, really? You get money for videos? I was floored because I never really realized that. I was like, really? So I said to him that I won't be seeing him again. Uh, and that was it. I was told that, no, I'm not his caliber. And I wasn't his. It's just you could tell when you have like but I wanted to warn people that there's two women out there that is looking for not just fun, but they're looking for it at someone else's expense and to blackmail them. They people need to know what's going on. One is a YouTuber. She has red hair, and one works in the sex industry. So you use your imagination where that goes. I really, when someone starts fucking with my money and stuff, that's when I take notice. And they have been screwing up with me trying to get a job and everything. I feel that when you have somebody sending you out bad vibes and lighting up candles and doing black magic on you, that's not cool either, too. That's what I heard, that these ladies are into this black magic and they're lighting up candles and doing. Thank you for the thumbs up. I appreciate. And we all try to do protection and stuff. I know how to make candles. I know how to do the candle magic. I have protection around me. I have been told that there was two women with red hair. There were, not very good people. They're actually very evil. And I also know of a woman who's real skinny who hates me. So you know what? I've come to the point, if you're that jealous and have no life, if you're that you want to hurt someone like me who I didn't hurt you, I didn't do nothing to say to you, but you go on my YouTube channel. I got people who go on my YouTube channel to like tattle on me or hurt me and do that. What kind of narrow-minded human being are you? Are you a human being? Because to be that way, to be so spineless to hurt somebody. I only have one, I don't even have 500 people. Really? You're doing to do what? To feel that better about yourself? Wouldn't you think that, most people I've gone on YouTube channels just to help them out because we are in a community. I don't understand why people have to act like, it's cutthroat and stuff. It's just crazy. So, anyway, I'm dealing with these women. And then I had to deal with fishing. Oh, that is so lovely. Please, here's the thing. I know a lot of people get out there on the dating and they're not in what you call prime condition, but they put the real picture out, the real everything, and they put it out there. Thank you, because at least I know that how big you are and whatnot. Well, this guy put a 40-year-old picture on the thing. Um, I was talking with them on Facebook for years, thinking this person's this person I'm talking with. Oh no, 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 no. I go to, I go, oh shit. Did you eat? Did you eat my date? Oh god, it was horrible. I wanted to it was I love going in a hot tub when it's not super sunny. I love going in a hot tub when it's actually kind of drizzling and raining. It's really nice. And you feel hot and you got cold stuff going on. It's nice. And I was mentioning that, and I got an invite. I'm like, "Ooh!" So I text James. James, I'm going over here. I got a hot tub party. He goes, "Ooh, wait, tell me how that went." Another joke for the whole year that's been going on about me being fished by this guy. So he was so big, I was able to get dressed, go in a hot tub, be in there for half an hour. By the time he came out, I jumped out, got my shit, and went. Yeah, that's how I went. I'm like, I'm here. Might as well enjoy the hot tub. The guy was so big that the water went up this much. And so it's not the point. He was a nice guy. It's just he fished me. He should have been, look, my picture's old. I'm really, really, really big and really old. He was older than my husband, even, and I'm like, come on, be honest with me. Please throw me a bone and I'm good. you get, I'm like out of there. So those are my two dates. So far I'm talking with a lot of people. I spent 3 months talking with them. I weed out the assholes. It takes a month to find out what kind of asinine person it is, and then another month to figure out what they want. And usually it takes 2 weeks for an asshole 4 weeks for someone who's comparably like my ex. And yeah, because they usually come out within a month. They can only hold their shit stories for so long. I had a guy ask me for money. Oh, well, I need money. And I'm like, oh, you're on your own. So do I. So apparently, I don't know what these ladies, why they would want to do that. I asked that, and he said that am I have dated someone she knows, and she feels that I should leave Nevada. She'll keep bothering me if I stay in Nevada, type thing. I'm like, wow, that's beautiful. Okay. So I was told that I have to leave Nevada in order to ever get a job or anything. Pretty much, she's going to put her black magic, and I'm not going to be able to get a job. So I'm like, okay, all right. Well, we all have our wishes, and whatever. You know, those kind of people are the ones that usually go, "God bless you, God bless you." Yeah, I know who that is. She's, you sit there and you say, "God bless you," but give them the stink eye like my mama used to do. She used to tell everybody, "God bless you," and you're like, "Oh yes." It's like, where do you want to put the knife? You want this spot or this spot? Yeah. So here I am listening to this. I know who it is. I know why they're doing it. They're doing it for power. They're doing it for the fact that the same way I was put through with senior psychopath, it's all power play. And by the way, they inform senior psychopath of all the shit that they're doing because they're working with my husband too. Oh, yay. Yeah. Yep, these women are working right with my husband, telling them everything I told some people that they know. Oh, it's absolutely lovely. They got more than one set of guy that they're working with, and they got a lot of things going on. But the thing is, their foundation is falling apart right now as we speak. Yeah. So, it's not going to be long lived, but I'm going to tell you this much. My dad had a thing with that. We had so much problems in dealing with redheaded women when my dad was young, and we were young kids, and we had to see this go on, and we're like, what the hell? Yeah. So here we go. I am smoking my usual stuff. Now, if you want to be able to have me smoke something better, give down below. Give down below. Give down below. Give down below. So anyway, I have to deal with the only thing that I'm upset is that the guy found out. I blurted out my secret thing that I didn't want no one to find out quite too soon about what's going on with just myself and everything. And I blurted it out, a secret that I didn't want quite so. And yeah, it's lovely. So, anyhow, let's go on. Let's get high. I know I have like two thumbs up and whatnot. I'm just stating to the fact that I am very, very happy to be here and to be with you guys. I feel so optimistic and fat. Oh, I just feel blurble. It's one of those things. Us women, it's hot, it's muggy, we're not feeling sexy. We don't have no one to tell us that we're sexy to feel sexy. So, you know, I hear a lot about it's nice when I get compliments, but if I get too many, I think that they're trying too hard. Just putting it out there. So here I am. I'm smoking with you. Let's enjoy. So right now, I think I am going to be Parump's cat lady. I am going to make a cat lady shirt where I can buy little cats and put them on the end, end where they could fit on the end, and I can give out cats to little kids, and then I could be the cat lady because that's where I'm headed towards. I'm going to be a cat lady of Pahrump. Yeah, no one's going to want to date me. They're going to be like, yeah. So That's where I feel I'm headed. Cat lady up rump. Mhm. Yep, yep. So I told my one secret to the guy that I was talking to, and I think he told the two ladies. I'm sure he did. Um, I'm sorry he didn't get a video for me, but that's life. So it sucks when you are dealing with um, what you call really bad people. It's like my dad said, your inner, the holy of holies should be so hard to get to, and how hard it is to get to and whatnot. It's like it keeps what my dad said, it keeps your life less problematic. And it's true, it worked. You know, my dad had certain rules. I did too, Mine was, it wasn't redheaded women, redheaded people in general. It was one thing. No one named Cat. I have problems with cats, So let's smoke a bit, have some fun, enjoy each other's company, be nice on the talking on the side here. And if you have some extra money, you want to help me out and make my day, go down below. There you go. You can give me some cash. You can say what you want on the computer. You can ask me any question about dating, what it's been like. It is really hell. It really is. I can see where, my friends would go, oh, yeah, my friend's having a party. I'm going to go to it because there's no one to really, you go to the bar. I see what the bars hold. The only people that go to the bars here in Pahrump are couples, they're already there. There's no single men coming out there. So you go on all the things. I'm on OK Cupid. Yeah, you could end up finding me. And that one guy found me and we got talking and yeah, when and it amazes what amazes me more than anything was how open he was about, yeah, I'm dealing with two other women, they wanted you to find them for some reason. I'm like, oh my God. So when you're dealing with people who aren't right, and I tell this and you're on these websites and you don't want just a hookup, what you're going to want to do is spend 3 months talking to them. I'm talking with a guy, it's been a month and a half, but I'm like, wow, he's really neat. And we've connected and we've talked about stuff. So it has more of a thing. So at the end of the month, I think the 27th, he said, we'll have a date and that'll be nice. And he said, do you mind if, he himself doesn't eat meat. And he's like, could I cook at my house and bring you over? So I'm like, okay, so we already know beforehand that I'm going to be going to his house to have dinner. And when you are vegetarian, it's so hard to find a good restaurant. And then you got to figure out if it's busy that month, you're going to have a hard time, dealing with that. It's just a pain in the butt when you're dealing with certain things. And that's the one thing that I've noticed through the time in my life that it's hard to deal with, is the how can I say this? It's having It's having people come on here because they're so narrow-minded and stupid. Usually people who are jealous like that have a low IQ. They're not comfortable in their own skin. They're not happy with themselves, so they want to make other people miserable. So I got two redheaded women, one who's in a YouTuber herself, who's probably been watching here, and another person who works in the sex industry. They apparently want to make my life even more worse than what my ex has done, which was screw everybody, go to bed with a 80-year-old next door neighbor. I'll make my life a living hell for 25 years and not want to get divorced. Yeah. Yeah, you could, why not just put more icing on the cake and make my life even worse? Woohoo. You know, I'm getting rid of my evil half, and you're easy to deal with because all I have to do is tell people about you, and suddenly people will know not to hang out with you, and after a while you won't be popular. So there, woohoo. I hope so. That's what I hope. But well, after I lost weight, my bras were kind of like light on the top because there were double D's. I used to have double D's because I was really big, and I went down to a D. So I thought, okay, it's almost a C. It's almost, not quite, but you know, and oh boy, they fit back in my double D's. No, I didn't gain weight, not in that sense. But my breasts have gotten so big, but unfortunately, I have to wash my face 4 times a day or more. Every 2 hours, I gotta wash my face because it's just so oily. Oh my god. This has just been horrible. Um, yeah, I'm glistening, as they say. Literally so much so that I'm not even laughing about it. Oh, I'm not. Nope, nope, nope. So yeah, I'm glistening in a way that is really, yeah. But yeah, my boobs are big. Look at these suckers, man. Look at them. Yeah, I'm real happy. I'm not happy the way I'm being treated, but when you're jealous, when you have a low IQ and you're jealous and you expect me not to find out. I mean, come on. The guy's like, hey, get these two ladies. I'm like, you told me about them. Why don't you get them? Well, you're from, no, I'm not doing the from Pahrump crap. Men, I'm done with men treating me like crap. You want to treat me like crap? I'm going to treat you like crap back. And I treat him like crap back, and he hasn't talked back to me since. I'm like, yay, hallelujah. So, yeah, my dating, I'm going to be, hi, I'm Omega, the cat lady. I like better. Hi, I'm Inga. I'm Inga from Holland. Inga, Inga, Inga. So I'm just adding some more in here. Um, I'm Inga. I'm Swedish. I have 25% Swedish on my side. Uh, Let me see. All of my children can curl their tongue. They get that from me. They could all curl their tongue. My son, Devin, yes, he could curl his tongue. And Natasha, she could curl her tongue. Yep. They get that abnormally from me. And my weirdness, I'm so extremely sorry, but my children are as weird. They are as normal as me. Oh, yeah. Extremely smart, too. Yep, yep, yep. Both my kids had no problems, and well, Devin had. You know what, in grade school it just was not his thing, and let's just be honest, he was treated quite badly, so he acted out, and I don't blame him. Middle school was a lot better, and so was high school. High school was a whole lot. We went to Wyandotte, and it was a beautiful, Roosevelt High School was just absolutely beautiful. It had such good old architecture, and it was made so nice. I love how they used to name the schools after presidents, you know. Roosevelt wasn't that bad. I mean, shoot, better than what's in there right now. Hey, with the Cheeto guy, I got money. So I really need a job. We're going to have to do a prayer of stuff needs a job. Stuff needs a job. I put over, I think, close to 60 applicants on Indeed. And on top of that, real stuff around here. So it sucks. I'm going to have to really hustle next week. So I need a miracle. Certain other miracles that happened in my life. We're just not going to be talking about that right now. We're going to be talking about the dating pitfalls in which I have hit every single one. I've been fishing. I could say I'm a fishing girl. I fish. Mm. Yeah, there's nothing like going to a door and thinking that your date got eaten by the guy that answered the door. Me, yeah. Mm. Or better yet, someone who I got threatened online. Um, I got told pretty much, it didn't scare me. When you get threatened online, it's not like when it's in real life, like, I'm gonna kick your ass and you're like 2 inches away. That scares me. But when you go, I'm gonna kick your ass, and you're like, I don't know where the fuck you are. And I'm like, ah, don't scare me. Yeah. So I got told that I'm being watched. I got told a lot of stuff from somebody on Snapchat who was going as somebody else, and I'm like, okay. Um it makes me think that, it's just a lot of stuff that goes on, and I don't it's just it sucks. It really does. And yeah, you know what? I can tell even in texting if a guy has somebody else, because usually if somebody's into you, they really text you. They don't text you to say good morning. They text you every thought they get a chance. They want you to know that they are thinking of you. So you get a text every like hour or so. Yeah. That's somebody who's into you. Somebody who's into you but has somebody else on the side, and you're like the second woman. You'll get a text about every 4 to 5 hours, and they always say that they gotta be with their family, which is the other woman a lot of times, and they make up stories. Now, the thing is, I can tell this because, how can I say this? You ever meet someone that's a human lie detector? Yeah, you don't wanna lie in front of me. You don't wanna lie. You don't wanna talk in front of me and lie to me, and then I get this certain look, and it would be something that my ex's friends would say. I go, "Yeah, okay, mhm." I knew when my ex was lying to me. I knew a lot of times when he would lie. And what was I going to do? His theory was this: prove it. True. I get it. So when a guy lies to me and tells me that I'm his only one, but he'll text me like once every 4 to 5 hours, I'm not the first one on his hit list, and I know it. And they go, "Oh, I'm not doing anyone else." Then they are doing somebody else. It's an obvious thing when they have to tell you that they're not doing anyone else. They are, and that's usually they don't have to say anything, because every couple hours you're going to get a text of some kind, because they are gaga over you. And I know how men are when they get gaga, when they go, and that's how they will do it. When the love is, when you're first going out with somebody and you're getting a text every, mm, 4 to 5 hours, if that. And I know how the thing goes. When you're not dating him, you're just texting and talking to them, and they're going, "Yeah, you're so good looking. Send me a picture. What you asked for, you better send first, and then I will comply." And that's what I say to people. So now I get certain people who will promise, "Oh, let's meet up this day." And I have learned not to be jumping and ready with certain things. And I also learned another thing, that people who sit there and say that they're not, talking to another woman, they are, because I had the affiliation to talk to that other woman on Snapchat, who pretty much told me that I'm I'm a piece of shit, and he's been talking to her a couple months before me, and he's picked her over me. So I don't know why she's still, yeah, he picked crazy over me. Woo. Anyway, yeah, that's what I'm dealing with. I'm dealing with a woman who is just pissed off and wants to see me ruined. I don't know. So, if you want to help out, down below, there you go. You could go to my PayPal account, and I will do it for every donation. I will do a free tarot reading down below. So just do it that way. It's all good. It's all wonderful. And that's how I would like it to, as a matter of fact. So that's where I want it to go. I really do need some help, and it would be great to have the YouTube community, you know, be nice, you know. So she's a YouTuber and she does very well, obviously, I smoke weed, and yeah, I I really believe that I wish, my friend and the redheaded bitch, the best of luck and everything. Thank you for the thumbs up. But I'm to that point in the whole thing where I'm like, look, don't lie to me. I rather have you say I'm dating other people too, and I'm talking to them too, because I can tell. And when you're talking to me, I can really tell. There's a reason why, like, I try to tell friends, it's not just because of high IQ, it's because there's certain people who are like a human lie detector, who could think out of the box and could do what they wanted me to do. And I said, I'm like this. I can really, and when I'm really in the groove, I can. We used to play Liar Liar Pants on Fire. It was a game I made up where we would try to find who lied, and I always won. I was really good. So when this woman started saying stuff about birth control and me, and I said, "Excuse me, I was told by 3 doctors I had a 1% chance of getting pregnant, and it would take a miracle from God." All 3 of them said the same thing, as synchronicity. It would take a God miracle. God would have to prevail in this. But I still took birth control because of one reason. I had that 1%, and I really didn't want to get pregnant again with a senior psychopath. I've had friends who were my age, and yeah, so I'm not going to go there. And that's how I felt. And, I try to tell this other person who was saying that they were Tyler, I was telling this person, hey, look, the reality is this. I was told this. I was under protection. I did my part. Don't yell at me. I took my birth control. I took it on time. And I had a 1%. Most women not everybody has a 100% chance of getting pregnant. Let's just be honest. So if you have like an 87% chance, I had only a 1%, a 1%. I only needed to cover that 1%, just that whole 1%. So don't go and 1%. I'm just like, really? I remember when I went over to Planned Parenthood because that was the last place I went and talked to the lady. She goes, "Are you sure you want the birth control?" And I go, "I know it's 35 bucks a piece, but I said, look, let's just be honest." I said, "I really don't want to be with that guy that's out there." I said, "I've been married to him a long time, but it's hard to get rid of him. And I would rather die than have another kid by him. I love the children I have. They were planned. Natasha and Devin were both planned, but I didn't want to have any more kids with senior psychopaths. So I got birth control. You better believe it. Oh, yeah. And it worked great. Never had a problem, never got pregnant. Unless, bleh. Oh, Cat's just burping away there. So if people want to ask or say something, I have in most cases, like I said, not every woman's 100% effective in getting pregnant. Not every woman. I would say for the fact that most women are close to 100%, but I had a 1% chance, a 1% with the help of God. So, Bill, the mighty smiter can smite other people. That's what I was always saying. But boy, when you take the female part of God and you push it, boy, oh boy, yeah. Let's just say. So here's to you, mighty smiter. That's right. Oh, I better be careful what I say. That's right. Mighty smiter will get you. So I got in a big argument with the person who said that they were, my friend Ty, and just started off and just being really, really evil. And I thought to myself, wow, I'm talking to the other person, the redhead. And sure enough, I was. Oh yes, I was. It was different typing, different language. People type how they put out in text how they talk in a lot of ways. And that's what was going on. And I knew what was going on. I was pretty much, having to deal with someone crazy. And, you know, Ty's letting her do it, which I think is really creepy. I don't know if he knows he's letting her do it, but yeah, she's doing it. And she's not being nice about it. She's now hiring people to play me so she could blackmail me. Okay. I got nobody in my life. I got nobody in my life. And she's going to blackmail me with what? I just don't get that. I don't know. Some people, they just are who they are. So you can't fix stupid, not even with duct tape. There you go. Right, Daddy? So, yeah. I'm going to be a cat lady. Meow, meow. I'm going to be the cat lady of Pearl. Meow, meow. I'm going to be the cat lady. Meow, meow. Of Pearl. Meow, meow, meow. I'm going to be the cat lady of Pearl. Do. Oh, I found my starting theme song. I'm going to be the cat lady. Meow, meow, meow. Purr, meow, meow, meow. I'm going to be the cat lady. Meow, meow, meow. Purr, There we go. I went and I loved visiting kids with James and Chrissy, and I'd go to their little park. It's a cute little park. You're in, I call it uh, Mount Olympus. Nice, and you'll get some single parents. Most of the time, I get the married ones who the wives, after about a half an hour, and the older daughter comes back home going, "Hey, there's a lady out there. It's really pretty." So, yeah, it's really weird. I'm not into somebody else's guy. All right. It's just not my to pick up the married men around there. But I enjoy the guys that are not married that do give me some looks. You know, so I go there and I was thinking, well, I wear my nice clothes because it's in a nice area. I'm hoping that there would be a single guy there that would come and pick me up at the park, or say something nice to me, and we would exchange phone numbers, but that's never happened. So there we go. You know, so it's Omega forever prompt going to be the cat lady forever. Meow, meow, meow. Omega forever prompt going to be the cat lady. Meow, meow, meow. So that's where I'm at right now. And the dating's been, well, let's just say this. I had a friend, platonic friend. There's no way I was attracted to this guy. Not this way, that way, or I don't care what way. I was complaining that no one really I did nothing for my birthday. And I just wanted, to do something. So my guy friends said, "Oh, come pick you up and we'll go to the bar." I'm like, "Okay." So we went to the bar and I drank Coca-Cola and he drank four beers and got tanked and I was getting pissed. So he drove me home and I'm like, "Okay, give you a hug, goodbye," and whatnot. And yeah, my air in my tires were let out. I don't know. The tire fairy helped himself to my tires. Now, I shouldn't have to worry if I have a date that doesn't even pull into the driveway. They're on the public street. But apparently some people get their man pussy in a tight up whatever. Yeah. You got your man private parts all made it up and just, oh yeah, I want to get yeah, I want to duct tape him, yeah, whatever. Just know the facts. So I'm like, yeah, life is just so rosy. Yeah. So I'm trying to find clothes that, well, make me look like I actually still exercise and I swim and I walk. It's been really hot though. Tomorrow is supposed to be here in Pahrump 108, I'm telling you, it gets hot in the summertime. We're talking crotch fire hot. We're talking my pool is 80 degrees. It's bath water out there. Yeah. We live in our swimsuits out here. I got like I think 3 or 4 just looking at them because I have this one chair that I hang it off. So I let's go and sing. Cat, quit burping. So, yeah, when you have okay, we'll sing. Omega forever pump will be a cat lady. Meow, meow, meow. Cat lady. Meow, 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 meow. Omega forever pump will be a cat lady. Meow, meow, meow. Cat lady, meow, meow. Cat lady, yeah. So what do you think, Omega Forever Pump will be a cat lady, meow, meow. Yeah, after these, and then hearing somebody say that they were paid to help blackmail me from what? Who would want to know stuff about me where two people want to hire someone so they could blackmail me? Wow. My life's getting exciting. I don't know. I'd rather be blackmailed at this point. I'm not with anybody. Blackmail me, baby. Maybe I can get, you know, we can have a seance and I can get a family member in on this. Oh, I think that's a hoot. Oh God, who would want to know anything of me? I mean, come on. We're talking about Omega here. We're not talking about someone else. All right. We're talking about stuff. I still think it's hilarious that two people would think enough to blackmail me. God damn, is that just so rich? I think it's hilarious. So, yeah, I found out that a guy was paid money to go on OkCupid, connect with me, get information from me so he can return. He wanted to have me come over, do videos, and blackmail me. I'm like, can we still do the videos? So yeah, I'm thinking it's funny that I get this information and I'm going, you got to be joking. I really thought that it was a joke being said, not just, ha ha or ho ho. I'm thinking, really? You got to be joking. I really thought at first that I would have like one of my cousins, Dean or Don, the Ding Dong brothers would be, oh, we're behind this. And it's a joke. No, it was no joke. The guy was talking serious. These two women hired this guy so he could get me on video. I hit big time, baby. Woo, woo, woo. Yeah, it's hilarious when you get people who think enough of you, they have to hire somebody, and you're like, really? Really? Oh, well, yeah. So I've been laughing about that and kind of almost going, well, that's kind of creepy. It really is because in my mind's I don't I'm thinking, wow, I must be someone special to somebody else that you're so jealous that you're willing. Now, mind you, I'm the second woman in hand, honey. I'm the second woman. He thought of you first because he texted you every hour or so and he would tell you his feelings and stuff. He would tell you what he ate for lunch. This is the main woman. I'm the second woman who would get a text every so often, and he had to go see his family a whole shitload of potload of times. When you have that happen, you're not the only woman. Come on. So I had an idea way beforehand that he had somebody else. I just didn't know who. So I don't know why she would be so jealous enough to like play this sick game of, oh, let's go hire this guy. And I don't know. I mean, she's been with him since we've been not even beforehand. She's been with him forever, you know. Let's just put it out there. She's not married. She's only got a other female friend that she gets frisky with. That's it, you know. That's all she has, you know. So it's easy. He can go and see her anytime. I get it. I have a husband I'm trying to divorce, and it's been a hell of a time. We put out that we've been married 32 years, but after 7 years, I had my 7 year itch and I was done. I had a rash. I truly was there for the kids. That's the only reason why I stayed. That was it. I wanted to make sure the kids had at least a decent childhood to some extent and some foundation because that makes it what they are as a human being. And I got ostracized for that. Why did you make us? I'm like, I love my kids, but I couldn't stay married to him no more. I was afraid that it's just the jealousy factor and everything. It just got to the point where I no longer felt happy and I just felt miserable all the time. And it's just, I couldn't do it no more. Period. I wanted to live. You know what I wanted for Christmas last year and what I want for Christmas this year? The only fucking thing I want to be happy. I would like a nice guy in my life, but I have noticed, oh shit, I'm just going to deal with what I have. I got Bobs, a lot of Bobs, battery operated boyfriends. They don't give me a hassle. Their cars don't smell like shit. They don't, their houses don't stink like crap. You know, that's what I'm dealing with right now. And it's been a really good time with that. So I'm really hoping that everybody, I'm going to stay on a little longer than an hour because, well, let's just put it this way. I missed a lot of Mondays and Fridays because I was sick with that China virus. So I'll just hang out a little bit more and hoping that people will give me some money down below. There you go. Go down there, go to my PayPal account, and each donation, you will get a tarot reading. There you go. You'll get one tarot reading. By the way, that wasn't me. That was my cat. That is invisibly where she's at. So I remember my sister in law telling my ex that the sun shineth and the moon shineth upon him, more or less, that, I worshiped my ex on that fact. And I always wanted to say, "You want them, you can have them. As long as I can leave and get the hell out of this, I was fine." She never knew how I really felt about a lot of stuff, you know. Um, so I I found out that I am going to be the cat lady of Pahrump. I have my new logo, Omega Forever Pahrump. She's the cat lady. Meow, meow, meow. She's the cat lady. Meow, meow, meow. Omega forever, Pahrump. She's the cat lady of Pahrump. Meow, meow, meow. There you go. I got my theme song, Cat Lady of Pahrump. Yep, I'm the cat lady. And you come out here and just look like I'm just so sexy. So, I like I said, I am going to be just the cat lady because that's how I feel. And yes, I do know when guys do lie, especially when they go, "You're the only one, I swear." No, I'm not. You answered me yesterday and you forgot who my name was. I don't think I'm your only one. My dad used to say I suck at lying, so I try to tell all the truth because I suck at lying. I really do. And he said I could pick out a liar like you can't believe. Because my mom would be I remember I was like 7 or 8, and my birth mother was lying to me. I was going, "No, mom, you're not gonna do that. You're gonna do this." And she would look at me and go, you know, uh, like that. What's there to say when you got a kid under the age of 10 telling you, "No, you're not gonna do that. I know what you're gonna do." And I had my mom's name and address, as they say. So Um, I got a new theme song for my channel. I am Prumps Cat Lady right here. Woo, woo, woo. Prumps Cat Lady, meow, meow, meow. I'm Prumps Cat Lady. I am Omega for Prump, Prump, Prump. The cat lady get it. So yeah. And that's where I am in my dating right now. I just with you on a lot of stuff. See to talk to somebody else, and you're not crazy. It's just you're under a lot of stress and you're dealing with having to tell people what's really going on or to keep quiet right now because you feel that if other people know what you know, it's going to make things harder for you. So you just keep it inside and you keep going on and doing what you can do. So now I'm having to deal with a friend of mine's girlfriend who threatened me and called me up and threatened me. Um, I don't know why. She she was the first one. I get it. I get it. She's the first one. I'm the other woman. Yeah, when a guy goes, and I'm so sorry I haven't answered you for like 6 hours. Yeah, 6 hours. When someone doesn't answer you for 6 hours, you're not on their mind like what you really, would think. So you're like, okay, I'm second fiddle. And that's exactly what always happens. I'm telling men, if you have more than one girl, you better spend the same amount of time with that girl that you spend with that girl that you spend with that girl. If you spend the equal amount of time as texting, not just talking, we're talking, if you text that person 10 times, you make sure you text that person 10 times and that person gets text. Then it's all set. Because if you don't, and this is how I've learned how to I've had a lot of guys I've talked to and they all thought that they were number one. You know why? Because if they text me back, boom, I text them back. Boom, I text them back. Boom, 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 boom. Everyone gets text. There you go. That's how I do it. Everybody gets a text. I make sure they're all satisfied. So, and when it comes down to that, that's where men don't really think well. They only put their eggs in one basket, as you can see. And usually when I get someone like that, I don't think of them thinking that I'm number one. They're thinking somebody else is number one and they're telling me to see that they're thinking of me as number one, but I'm not number one. And I could feel it too. When people lie to me enough, I tell them quit it. The lying, please, quit. I could tell. I know you're lying. It hurts after a while. So when senior psychopath would constantly lie to me and then call me crazy because those panties weren't mine. They went to a very expensive non negligee that you gave your girl, not me. And he could say what he wants. I had to live with neighbors whispering behind my back, thinking that, obviously he had a private parts that vibrated or whatever. Yeah, there was a lot that was said. And now I'm explaining myself. It's hard to divorce somebody when they're not going to let you get divorced. They're not stepping back, going, you know what? You've been miserable. You're unhappy. Let's see what we can do and stay friends. But that's not how it's going to be. And I know that. I already, yeah. Omega Forever Prom is the cat lady of prom. Omega Forever Prom. I'm the cat lady prom. Cat lady. Yeah. My dad was comparable to having, both parents. He was my mom, he was my dad, and it was quite being brought up by a man instead of a woman. He actually was a better cook than my mom. My dad was a foodie. He loved his food. He really did. So if you love your food and you don't want to, what was it he said? You don't know sometimes, if you date somebody that can't cook, you're a man. So my son, Devin, can cook and he can put in air conditioning. He can fix your air conditioning unit. Um, He learns a lot about stuff. I'm very proud of him. I told him, I need to put him. I said, you know what we should do is put you in for to fix air conditioning units. He goes, "Ugh," excuse me, because he's so good. He's good at that. He's just an amazing kid. I have no problem with my kids. It's my neighbors that have had problems. Oh God, we're going to be getting a new neighbor next door because, yeah, we're going to be getting a new neighbor. It's going to be great. Um, she is amazing, and she's going to be moving. So, um, yeah, I'm getting a guy neighbor. Yay! Oh, those are so fun too. So, yeah, I'm excited. So, does anybody got any dating stories? I got several of me leaving. Yeah. My friend Angie would get dates with guys. And she would bring me as almost the third wheel, and the guy would have the ugly, the Quasimodo, his friend, and you're like, you gotta be joking. Yeah, I go, I gotta go to California. Yeah, Dad send me there. Yeah, I want to be dating Quasimodo. So, yeah, I loved going to California. I had a separate life. I was like, I need my other life. Yeah, Dad, send me down there. I go out west and have a good time. I have several cousins. One I told, she wanted to be an actress, and she is, and She's not what you call popular. She's popular. She's nice, and that's about all you hear. She's nice, and you're like, yeah, okay. Mm. She's nice as long as I don't have to babysit. So it looks like I got 2 likes, and I have 0 people right now. Unless there's other people here that I don't know of, I'm going to shut down. Okay, it looks like I'm going to shut down. No one's saying anything, so I'm going to end it.